Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Tennessee's offense will get the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. Shows him the stiff arm. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, where you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Gets away from one, finds room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide out in motion. He wants to pass it on second down. Makes his connection.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Vols will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Off the play fake. Slides away. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Wow, what a statement you're now making as a defense. 3 sacks in a row. You're making it known that mano-a-mano, these dudes cannot block it.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
On the move, it's Hurst. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. It's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Wimsatt.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Got his man downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The give out of the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the ground, it's Hurst. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky!
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Powers through. He's on the loose. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Bringing it back, it's Matthews. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Selden. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed on the outside, it's White. So look at this, they're sending out the kicker to try along. Lined up. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the three. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Fighting off the defender. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Extending the play. Can't get him to the ground. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Hurst. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He's going to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Slings it. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And they can't make the connection on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Matthews. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Lewis. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
A third and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. Slings it downfield. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The Volunteers will move the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Vols will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down for 24. First down for this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Scanning the field, it's Wimsatt. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll run play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Vols line up to punt it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab on the left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Tennessee, 13.
Coming out with it, it's Matthews. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Gets it out quickly, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Keeps the legs moving. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After misfiring, it's second down. They'll go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Volunteers are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Selden. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off play action. Good timing on the quick out. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Touchdown ball! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Buys a little time. And they're able to make the tackle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds space on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Hurts. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Herbst. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Snagged in the middle, it's Key. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Trying play action. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Wildcats. They move on top here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it. And now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Using the quick game. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Quick completion on the out. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Trying to find his man on first down. Complete to the right. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Going up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They keep attacking through the air. With the catch, it's Webb. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly out to the tight end.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket, so he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Got his man! A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to take off. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. On second down, looking again to throw. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to it. The offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.